In this tutorial, I am going to show you a very simple way of how you can move funds to and from your Wise account, that's your TransferWise account, to Binance. So you could just do this for normal transaction purposes, or if you want to use this for arbitrage, then it's a perfect opportunity for you. So I'll show you everything you need to do on how you can first of all, deposit money to your TransferWise account or your Wise account. Then how you move the money from your Wise to your Binance. So a lot of our viewers have been messaging me and telling us to shed more light on TransferWise. So I have done series of videos in the past about Wise and how you can create your Wise account and how you can get money to your Wise account, especially for those who are living in Nigeria. If you remember, TransferWise or Wise do not accept Nigeria MasterCard or Nigeria issued cards. It doesn't work on Wise. And I have done video on how you can deposit money to your Wise using a special um, debit card that works perfectly on Wise. So I'll be using that card in this tutorial to deposit to my Wise account, just for you to know that the card is still working. Because some recent questions I received was that is the secret card still working for deposit on Wise? Yes, it's still working, and I'll do that practically in this tutorial. So if you want us to begin, let's just dive into it.
This video was brought to you by SoGit. Buy or sell your Bitcoin and perfect money on sogit.com. We will pay you instantly within 2 minutes. Sign up today at sogit.com/register.
Alright, welcome back. So before I get started, let me just share with you our company called suget.com, who is bringing this tutorial to you. So if you are a Nigerian watching this video and you want to buy Bitcoin or perfect money, or you want to purchase other form of crypto like USDT or Dogecoin, then you can contact us on Suget. Or if you are a forex trader in Nigeria and you want to deposit money to your Deriv account or Insta Forex account, then you can also contact us. Or even if you want to deal with AstroPay, for example, we also deal on Wise. If you want to fund your TransferWise account from Nigeria, you can also contact us and we'll just do that for you. So without further ado, let me just show you this tutorial. So if you have a Wise account, fine, that's good. And then I'll just log into my Wise account here. Alright friends, so I am logged into my Wise account now, and you can see that my balance is $1. So I have $1 here. So I am going to deposit first to my Wise account. So I'll just click here. Alright, so in my USD account balance dashboard here, so I'll just click on add money. Alright, so system says how much you want to add. So because of this transaction, so let me just add so let me add $20. Alright, so paying with US dollars. So this $20, once we make the successful transaction, it will be credited to my Wise account, which we are now going to move to Binance. So I'll just click on continue. Alright, so once you get to this portion here, just how would you like to pay? So remember I told you guys that we have a perfect secret card that works on Wise. So you just come here, just click on this debit card. Alright, just click on debit card, just select this debit card option here. Make sure it's, because some guys that always have issues using the card, you always select credit card. Just make sure you select this debit card here, very important. Okay, so this is the entire, we'll be paying $20 plus the fee, which is 20.27 US dollars. So once we are done with, just click on continue. Alright guys, so I'll just make the payment here. So I will enter my card CVV here. So I click on pay. I've authorized it, so to just take some few seconds or minutes for the transaction to be confirmed. Alright, so guys, you can see transaction successful. So all done. So 20.27 added to your USD balance. So got it. Alright friends, so you can see now my balance is 21 US dollars. So I've deposited 20. So you can see guys that the card is still working, and then this card is still available if you need it. Like I said, Nigerian cards do not work on TransferWise as long as that card is issued under the Central Bank of Nigeria, depending on the bank, any Nigerian bank, is not accepted on Wise. So we still have this secret card that works smoothly, and then once you get the card, it's easy to deposit to it, it's easy to create the account, and you just use it to make deposit to your Wise. So use it to verify your Wise account, and also use it to top up to your Wise and transfer money to other TransferWise users. So if you need this card, you can always contact us on Soget, on Telegram, and then just for a token, we'll give you the information on how to get this card that works perfectly on TransferWise. So without further ado, now we're not going to move this money to our Binance. So that's for the arbitrage. So now there is a way that we can also top up our Wise account without using the card. So that's for those who want to use this tutorial information for arbitrage. So if there's a way you can also deposit money to your Wise account, and you get it at a cheaper rate, around below the black market rate, so you can make some profit here and there for this particular arbitrage. So if you need the information on that, I can also provide for you. So but for if you are interested in that, just go to the comment section, just type Soget, please give me the information on how to get cheap TransferWise funds to my account. And once you do that, if I see enough comments and I see an appreciable amount of interest in that information, then I'll just do a video on that, on how you can get your TransferWise funds at a very cheap rate, which will enable you make good profit from your arbitrage. So just go to the comment section and say, Soget, please show me how to get TransferWise funds at a cheap rate, and I'll do a video on that for you. So without further ado, let me just show you the Binance arbitrage that we're talking about. So we're going to move this 21 US dollars to Binance. So I'll just go to my Binance account here. Alright, so you can see I'm on my Binance here. I'm on Binance. So we just come under the P2P. Alright, so just click on P2P. Okay, you can also do this perfectly on your mobile device. Alright, you can use the TransferWise app as well as the Binance app. Okay, so this is the Binance P2P, and I believe a lot of you guys already know about Binance P2P. So we'll just come here, we change this fiat, change it to USD. Alright, then under this payment, just come here, you just select Wise. Alright guys, so this is the P2P page is fully loaded here. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to buy USDT using our TransferWise funds or our Wise funds. I always like mentioning TransferWise first. So we're just going to select, we'll look for the trader here who's going to be able to deal with us. So this is the Binance P2P. It's safe to trade here because there's the escrow protection. So when we send our $21 here, we'll be able to mark the transaction as paid. So the escrow will protect the transaction. Then the trader will confirm that we have sent Wise funds to him. Then he's going to release the USDT to us, and that is how you complete the arbitrage or the transaction. So I'll just scroll down here. So these are the various traders. They are ranked from the top to the bottom, and there are quite a number of Wise traders on this P2P section who are willing to trade with us. So you can see this is the fee that they charge for the transaction. So you can see that the traders who adverts are mostly at the top, their fees are lower compared to those at the bottom. So we'll just look for a trader here that we can trade with. All right. Please, before you trade with any trader, make sure to read their terms of trade. It's very important. Then they also have limits. So you can see like this first trader here now is willing to sell USDT to us, but his limit is just $300 to $300. So he's just looking for a one transaction. Then look at the following trader. All right, you can see his fee is 1.8% on top of any $1 you send to him. All right, so his limit is 30 to 92 dollars. So this is just now you can see we cannot trade with this particular second trader because his limit is above the amount we have to trade. So I'll just come down a bit here. All right, and you can see this next, the fourth trader here. You can see his fee is 1.9% and his limit is $10 to $31, and we have $21 in our account, so we can easily trade with this trader here. So before you trade, make sure to read the terms of trade. So you click on buy USDT here. Once you click on the buy USDT, it's going to show. All right, and you can see this is the transaction time limit, 15 minutes, meaning that the trade will be completed as soon as possible. All right, so once we are okay with the terms of trade of this trader, I'll just come here. So how much do you want to pay? So let me use the entire balance in my account. So I'm going to pay $21. The good thing about Wise is Wise do not charge any fees for transfer among Wise users. So that's one lovely feature about Wise. So I can send the entire 21 USD here, and the trader is going to receive the money. So if I put in $21 here, I'm going to receive 20.60 USDT in my Binance wallet. So once we're okay with all this, just click on buy USDT. Alright, you can see the system says successfully placed an order. Alright my friends, you can see the page is fully loaded now. So this is the transaction page here, and you can see this is the email address. So this is the Wise email address of this particular trader I want to trade with. Then you can see the time limit. So I have just less than 13 minutes to send this transaction. So I'm going to send $21 to his email address, and you can see it's just here, and you can see the email. He also dropped it in the message. So I'm just going to copy this email address here. All right, so I'll then go to my Wise account here. Okay, so we'll just click on send money. So just click on send here. You can see. All right guys, so we'll just enter this transaction here. Alright, so you can see this is the portion here. So the system says, who are you sending money to? So just at this point, I just enter the email address of the receiver. Alright, so you just enter the Wise email address. You can see the transfer wire has pulled it out. So just enter the Wise email address of the receiver there, and so this page will just review the details of the transaction. Alright, so we send exactly $21, and you can see the fees, 0 fees. So as I told you, and then you can just confirm all the information here before you send. Alright, so I'll just check again. Can confirm the name. Just make sure that you do not make a mistake. Alright, so once you are okay with all this information, so just click on confirm and send. Alright. So I'll just enter my password here. So just to authenticate the transaction. Okay, so I'll need to go to my Wise app. So I just open my app to approve the transaction. Alright, so I have approved the transaction using my app. Alright guys, so you can see we've sent $21 to the trader. So just click on done. Okay, so guys, you can see my balance now is $0, and then can see this is the transaction here. So I'll just quickly run to the Binance P2P page, and I'll just click on transferred. All right, I just mark it as paid. So the Binance will send a notification to the trader that I have made transfer to his Wise account. All right, so the system has I've marked the transaction as paid now. So it's left. So we just wait a while for the trader to confirm the transaction and release the USDT to my wallet. All right, so guys, so this is just how you do your arbitrage on TransferWise and Binance. So you use the Binance P2P, and that's just how simple it is, guys. So I hope you are getting the process, and it's quite easy to do this. And one beautiful thing I like about it is that wise to wise transfer are free. There's no fee unlike other payment system that take some fees here and there. Alright guys, so you can see, my friends, this is my Binance account here. You can see the transaction has been completed, and you can see the system order completed. You have successfully purchased 20.60 USDT, and then this USDT amount has been credited to my Binance wallet, and you can see the trader has released our order. So this is just how you do your Wise to Binance transfer or arbitrage for those who want to use it for arbitrage. Remember, you will need to get your Wise funds cheaply. So you can also do your Binance to Wise transfer or arbitrage. You simply, that means you have USDT in your wallet, then you want to transfer funds to your TransferWise account. So you just simply go to the P2P page. That means you are going to go to the P2P page, but this time you are not buying. You are going to click on sell. So you see traders who are willing to buy your USDT and send you Wise funds in return. So when you open a trade with any of them, you'll be providing them with your Wise email address, just as this trader here gave us his own Wise email address. So that is it, guys. So remember, guys, if you want to top up your Wise account using the secret debit card that works on Wise, you can always contact us on SoGet, and then for a token we'll give you information on how to get and obtain the card. And also, if you want to also get information on how to receive funds cheaply to your Wise account, that's cheap USD funds to your Wise account, just go to the comment section and tell us, SoGet, please show me how to get transfer Wise funds at a cheaper rate to my Wise account. So if I see substantial amount of comments, I will do a video on that. So guys, I hope you've gotten information, and I hope you've gotten value from this tutorial. Please like the video, then most importantly, support us by subscribing to our channel. Click on the bell icon beside it so you'll be the first to know whenever we release awesome and amazing tutorials like this one. So thank you once again for your time, guys, and I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye.